When the furnace is hot, anything will burn. Hi there, Coach Sage Canaday of SageRunning.com here with another What I Eat in a Day video. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a professional ultra-marathon runner focusing in trail mountain events. So I run distances over 26.2 miles, over 42K quite often in terms of racing. And a lot of times it's at high altitude, up and down big mountains on some rocky technical trails. So that's the context of this. Let's get some breakfast in. I'm hungry. Alright, so starting the day off a little carb heavy, and we're probably going to stay that way throughout the day actually, but I got these things. You know I love waffles. These are called waffles. I am sponsored by them, local Boulder company. Enter discount code there. I'm not sure if it still works, but you could follow them on social media. These are vegan, plant-based waffles, maple syrup flavored. I'm gonna have two of them. I believe they're about 310 calories a piece. So that'll be good. I'm gonna top one of them with peanut butter. I'm gonna top the other one with some margarine. And then I'm gonna top both of them with some fruits. I got the blueberries, we got some strawberries. I'll probably drink some orange juice on the side, as well as, I gotta get my coffee going. Organic whole bean French roast. I'm gonna get some fresh grounds going because coffee is the lifeblood. Look at this. I got my cloth filter, coffee filter here on the pour over setup. Getting more sustainable here. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. I'm addicted to caffeine. Oh, that's a lot of money on the table there. As AC/DC once said, money talks. But really, fruits, especially berries, blueberries, chock full of antioxidants and nutrients. They hydrate you. They're just the currency. It's the currency gold standard for food, basically. And, you know, whole fruits definitely better than highly processed stuff. That being said, I like my OJ. I like some orange juice in the morning as well. Really gets the blood flowing, but it's a good mix of my coffee. The waffles are coming out of the toaster. So there's the finished product. Got peanut butter on the one on the right, and then just regular margarine on the one on the left. Got my orange juice, got my coffee, and I'm out of maple syrup, so I'm just going to use some cane sugar here and add it as a little bit of an extra sweet topping. Pour some of that stuff on. Oh yeah, it's the sweet stuff. Ooh, a little too much. As Def Leppard once said, pour some sugar on me. Time to carb up. So I'd say that meal is about at least 1,000 calories, and I'm talking about kilocalories here. Most people don't know the difference, but maybe 1,200 kilocalories with the two waffles, the peanut butter added on one of them, the margarine, the fruit, 100 calories worth of orange juice, and then some calories from the sugar. But remember, carbs are only about 4 kilocalories per gram, whereas fat is like 9. So the caloric density isn't as high, but the nutrient density is high. And I'm amped up on all that sugar. Got my coffee, caffeine in. We're gonna do a little run today. Not a super long run. I actually have a long run scheduled for tomorrow. So today's gonna be, I guess, more of an average day. I'm just gonna do about a 10-mile run or 16-kilometer run with 2,000 feet of climbing. I'm gonna run from Central Boulder down here up to the top of Flagstaff Mountain on a single track trail and back down again. So 10 miles round trip, about 2,000 feet of climbing, single track trail. Pretty average type of training day, but I do have a big long run planned tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna eat an early dinner tonight, and we'll see what we eat for lunch next. But gotta digest my food, get ready for the run. Alright, so it's really hot outside. I gotta rehydrate. I'm mixing some orange juice with basically sparkling water and a little bit of salt. It's my own little hydration concoction here. So that's another 100 calories worth of juice probably. Alright, so nice little climb up here, going to Flagstaff Mountain on the trail above downtown Boulder, Colorado. It's a warm one. It's actually less hot than it's been. It's probably only in the high 80s today, close to 30 degrees Celsius, I believe, for my metric friends. And yeah, I've got some cloud cover, so sun's not too intense. It's like never humid. We do have some wildfire smoke coming in from other parts of the state. Devastating wildfires every summer. So that hurts the air quality, but pretty beautiful day out, even though it's mid-afternoon. I wait to run in the mid-afternoon mostly, if I'm not running twice a day, because I'm lazy. I don't like to wake up early in the morning. And I had to digest my breakfast. So there's that too. But let's get up to the top, get you some views on top of Flagstaff Mountain. It's this one of the smaller peaks. You got SANDI'S over there, Mount SANDI'S, an enemy. It's part of the skyline. Then Flagstaff, whereas Green Mountain, Bear Peak my favorite, and South Boulder Peak are all quite a bit taller than SANDI'S and Flagstaff. So about 2,000 feet of gain on this climb, and we'll cross Flagstaff Road multiple times, but we could stay on the dirt mostly. Alright, look at this view. So there's no official summit marker for the top of Flagstaff Mountain. It's like over in the trees. Over there is the highest point. But and there's a giant parking lot over there. Ooh, almost fell off here. But this is the west side. I like this trail because of the view. Looking west, you could see Long's Peak over there poking out. Very top, a little hazy over there. What else we got? I think that's Autobahn over there. 13er. And yeah, a little over 5 miles out, 8K out. We'll flip it. I think it was less climbing than I thought. It's only gonna be about 1,600 feet of climbing. I said 2,000 feet. So put that in meters there for my metric friends. Get you back at the house and we'll look at the Strava data for this run. See how many calories maybe I burned roughly, I guess. Trying to stay hydrated here. Camelback handheld, sponsor plug. All right, let's go back down into town. All right, back at the house or the apartment. I'm gonna have a Spindrift first because it's refreshing. It's only 15 calories. It's basically sparkling water with natural pineapple flavor. Very refreshing. Got 97 minutes on that run. Heart rate got artificially high. If you saw the Strava data there, it doesn't always read even with the chest straps, so definitely doesn't get that high. It was an easy run. My hamstrings were a bit sore because I've been doing some hex bar deadlifts, and I did 2 by 20 minutes uphill the other day, but I do have a big long run tomorrow, so I got to carb up for that. But I'm gonna eat a salad, light salad, late lunch, pretty light. I'm usually pretty light with my lunches, and then probably get a pizza for dinner if we could order one still from Pizza Locale downtown. Best pizza in Boulder. All right, so for my lunch salad, we got a base here of some spring mix, leafy greens, some baby arugula on there, and I'm gonna top it with half an avocado. Put the nutrition facts on the calorie count there, as well as half a bell pepper. Love bell peppers, fresh veggies, and then special topping will include bitchin' sauce, the original. It has like almonds, ground up almonds, and some oil and spices. It's very tasty. It's more calorie dense probably. And then we have the special treat. These are fried plantains. We went out to eat last night at Zeal in Boulder. Very good. Got these fried plantains as an appetizer. They're like giant chips. Didn't eat them all. Have a couple of those. So those are probably, I don't know, several hundred calories, I'd imagine. Of course, the oil's not the best, but we add a little oil, essential DHA, and essential fatty acid blend here with this blend here, EPA, ALA, I believe. Yeah, just need a little bit of that, and then I add a little salt, like I did, and then we'll add a couple blueberries, some more antioxidants, get a little boost going. Alright, so there's the finished product for lunch here. You know, I'm gonna guess this is about an 800 calorie type of salad, but I'll look up some nutrition facts for you. It's hard to say with these fried plantains and yeah, some of the serving sizes on that. With the added oils and the bitchin' sauce, definitely makes it more calorie dense, but great way to rehydrate on a hot day. Vitamins, chock full of vitamins and nutrients in these vegetables. Bell peppers, leafy greens, you got the fruit. Yeah, arugula, just really good mix, and yeah, trying to eat healthy for lunch with a salad, get some greens in. Also, my vitamins. Consult your doctor before trying anything new. Don't take anything. This is not advice for health, or yeah, don't sue me if you die. Very dangerous if you're taking supplements. You could overdose on them, get really sick, or die. But I'm going to take some of my vitamin D3. You know, you synthesize it from the sun. Still don't get enough, even in the hot Colorado sun. So I take some D3. I monitor that, though, with my blood test results. And then I'm going to take a magnesium pill as well. You know, lose a lot in sweat, even though #1 source of magnesium is eating things like this, leafy greens, natural source. I lose so much in sweat, and I monitor this as well. So yeah, consult your doctor before trying anything new, but I'm going to take one of these as well. Show you my supplements. Oh yes, and while I'm at it, I'm going to add some nutritional yeast. Good source of vitamin B12. Of course, I do take a B12 supplement also, monitor that. Definitely trying to stay on top of all these little nutrients. Alright, so it's finally dinner time. I actually got 2 pizzas. I'm only going to eat one tonight though, from Pizza Locale, best pizza in Boulder. And I just got the plain marinara. It actually just has marinara sauce and garlic and veggies, or garlic, oregano. Amazing crust, amazing sauce. Obviously no cheese, no dairy. Probably much like the original pizza, the first pizzas ever. No dairy, no cheese on it, but it's a little plain. I'm going to add some veggies to it. I got some asparagus, I got some fresh basil out in our patio. I have a basil plant that we're going to add to it, as well as maybe some mushrooms to give it some more veggie toppings. But this crust, oh, it's so authentic Italian style crust. It's just the best pizza in Boulder. And I'll have leftovers because I scaled up on this. So yeah, washed off some fresh basil. We'll put that on. You don't really need to bake that even. You don't want to bake it too much, but I will saute the asparagus chunks as well as the mushrooms that I've added as a topping to this pizza. What I realized was that I forgot to request olives. I love the olives all over the pizza, but you know, I got these little things of garlic, and the crust is just so good. It's so authentic. Pizza Locale. But we'll heat it up on the pizza brick in the oven, get it going after we saute the toppings and a little olive oil on the pan here. Alright, so I will admit, during happy hour time there, I was chatting, I was doing a Zoom call with some of my friends from college, ran track with them, still keep in contact with. We're all having a drink. I already knocked back one of these. Avery Beer Hazy Pear of Peaches, peach infused hazy IPA. It's pretty strong. I'm probably going to have one with my pizza as well. A little indulgence. As you know, I'm sponsored by Avery Brewing, Boulder, Colorado, local. They make a wide variety of beers, but IPAs happen to be my favorite, especially strong IPAs. And the peach is very refreshing for a summer beer. It's an imperial hazy. Favorite category of beer. I like all types of quality beer, but this one really hits the spot. So I'm gonna have one of these with my pizza as well as it's baking in the oven. And yeah, that'll probably be maybe 200 calories given the alcohol content, but total good indulgence, beer and pizza, dinner time. So there's the finished product. You can see the veggies on there, fresh basil from the garden, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably going to eat the whole thing. I'm going to eat the whole pizza pie. It is a thin crust. And then I got my beer going here, the Avery Brewing Pears of Peaches. You can see it's a nice amber color there. Beer and pizza though, time to carb up. Really looking forward to this meal. Wow, it's getting dark in here, so midnight snack time. After that full pizza, I did eat it all, and we'll try to do a rough calorie count. This isn't going to be an exact science by any means, but I'm going to have a little sweet tooth. I have dessert, midnight snack. I'm going to have some ice cream. And I found this new flavor of dairy-free, well, vegan Ben & Jerry's, name brand here in the US, milk and cookies, non-dairy, frozen ice cream. I think it tastes great. Obviously it's not good for you, even though it's vegan, but you know, a lot of refined sugar. Not too worried about that. I'll probably just eat half a pint. Back in my teenage years and even in my 20s, I'd probably eat the full pint, because once I open this bad boy, I'm gonna eat the whole thing, let's be real. But you know, now that I'm older, a little more patient, half a pint, it leaves me pretty satisfied, even after, you know, a full pizza and a couple beers. And I will say, like, in closing, and I'll show you the closing shots of me eating this ice cream for this video, I don't eat ice cream a ton. I'd say maybe once or twice a week is when I have ice cream. I usually like a little something sweet with my coffee in the afternoon or in the morning. I usually probably eat waffles for breakfast, or I eat like Dave's Killer Bread with some peanut butter and jam. Sometimes I eat oatmeal. I try to get in more fruits and veggies. And, you know, in closing, I know I'm going to get a lot of criticism on this video, because you diet people out there, you're like, oh, vegan, oh, plant-based, oh, processed, oh, too much sugar, whatever. I admit, I don't eat I wouldn't say this is an ideally healthy diet at all. I'm not saying it is. I don't eat like a saint at all. You know, I am vegan. I wouldn't say I'm totally very plant-based. The whole idea with healthy eating with plant-based is to eat more whole foods, less refined sugar, less refined oils, less refined carbs, but whole foods, whole grains, whole fruits and veggies. And the whole idea, I think, is trying to eat more antioxidants. So you're getting more vitamins and nutrients and hydration per calorie, which you actually get a lot in things like salad and vegetables. And you could eat very high volume of things like beans and rice, and they fill you up, and you get, you know, a complete amino acid blend. You get all your carbs and fats and proteins that you need, as well as chock full of antioxidants, anti-inflammatories from things like berries. So those are generally very, very healthy. And, you know, I like, you know, people say, oh, you know, where's the meat? Why do you have to take vitamin B12 supplement? Why do you have to take iron? Well, you know, I take it because I'm running a lot of mileage, and I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get deficient on anything. I know plenty of guys, and I'll say this again, I've said this in the comments, I've said this in previous videos, I grew up with plenty of guys that were on my teams in college and high school and post-collegiate who ate more of a standard American diet, so to speak. They ate red meat 3 times a week. They still got low on iron and vitamin D and B12, and they got injured all the time. So, you know, there's a lot of variables at play. Take things with a grain of salt, pun intended, with diet. And I do realize it's not a one-size-fits-all, so to speak, but there are general trends, and there's a lot of general science out there. Yeah, and a note on the alcohol, you know, I don't always drink 2 heavy IPAs every night. Some nights I only drink 1, or I don't drink any at all. Some nights I drink 3, so, you know, go figure. I like beer. And so if you want to debate with me, you better bring some good science. Don't say, oh, I saw this other YouTube video, or oh, I read this book. You better bring like real good scientific data that I'm gonna pick apart, because I read scientific studies and I test their validity, right? I took some nutrition classes in college. I took chem and bio, the university level, statistics, some science. I'm not, you know, a professional obviously, but, you know, bring the heat. Bring the heat. I like the challenge. I like to be stimulated. And yeah, I'm not a saint. I drink a lot of beer. I eat a lot of sugar. So what? I run a lot. I like it. I eat out of enjoyment a lot of times, and I think that's what a lot of people say. And so I'm not being to be preachy or anything, but yeah, I grew up born and raised vegetarian, over 34 years now. Haven't had an overuse injury in running taking me out for more than 10 days at a time. No stress fractures, no bone breaks yet. Only blunt force injuries from falling and being clumsy on the trail. So in closing, I will show you my bowl of ice cream and a link to some of our other stuff. We sell training plans at sagerunning.com. Any service, any distance. You can check out my other videos of what I eat in a day, maybe from several years ago, something like that. Thanks for subscribing on here. Thanks to Patreon supporters, really making this channel possible. Again, shout out to all sponsors. Title sponsor, Hoke One. Keeping the dream alive. Hope you're doing well. Hope your running's going well. Hope your eating is going well. Stay tuned for more via 2Max Productions.